I was deployed to Iraq in 2006 when a suicide bomber walked up behind me on a dismounted patrol that I was leading and blew himself up. It killed one of my soldiers, and I was pretty severely injured. I called my wife and told her that I wasn't expected to live.
The fact that he's alive is a miracle. And a credit, by the way, to his 22-year-old bride, who basically told the doctors that they were not going to turn off his life support machines until he got to Walter Reed. Sonny's the reason Mark's still alive. God bless her.
Managed to make it. I had a severe penetrating brain injury. I was shrapnel on my spinal cord, nearly lost my arm. So my injuries were pretty severe. They had to remove half my skull in Iraq to save my life.
I refer to him as our miracle man, and that's certainly the case.
20 years, wow. I've gone from, not being able to walk, not being able to talk. I was in a coma for 3 weeks, really not being able to do anything for myself. Sonny, my wife, was doing everything for me, more or less, when the doctors weren't there or the nurses weren't there to, take care of me. Along my journey of getting better, I had pretty bad epilepsy for a while, not long after. And in 2011, I had to go to Walter Reed for 4 months, inpatient care at a neurological ward. And the lady down the hall told my wife, the mother of one of the veterans, said, "We're from Lenore City." And it was one of the veterans, I think the only other veteran that was participating in the program at the time, and that's how we found out about it. And when we were both discharged, we spent 4 months together there, and I got to know him, and we came back, and we were I think one of the first 2 participants. January of 2012, we were here after spending all that time at Walter Reed together.
From the day that he got here, I had certainly had all kinds of aspirations for him, but I never thought that he would be as accomplished a writer as he has turned out to be. He put his heart and his mind into it. He was going to do this, and he was going to do it well, and God bless him, that's exactly what he's done.
It has been a pretty amazing thing because it's given me a sense of accomplishment. In the beginning, it was learning to walk and talk and all those things. And then I came back to Tennessee and got involved with veterans groups and stuff like that. But, to me, for some reason, that sense of community, I never felt it quite as much as until I came here, and something about it, whether it was the mission of having the horse and the volunteers together, really gave me a sense of belonging that I didn't have other places, but then just the mental therapy of being around the other veterans. And we have the older veterans that come and volunteer, but we also have the new veterans that come that are participants. And it's nice to kind of meet them, talk to them, find out their story, and kind of welcome them because maybe they're struggling and they haven't found their place yet. So it's just kind of like a constant, pass the torch to somebody else. Maybe they'll have a light bulb moment that, hey, this is my place.
Even if Mark never opened his mouth, never even said a word, just for them to be able to see him, because he's quite an accomplished writer now. He's developed into quite a good writer, and whether he says anything, they can see it, and they use him as an example. If Mark can do this, well, then so can I.
Everybody here wants to see everybody succeed, and that's it. Even today, I'm riding a horse where I was in a coma and I couldn't move. My wife was doing everything for me. Now I'm taking care of some cat animal. So that's a big difference in my life, and I'm also taking care of 2 boys. So a lot has changed, It's
the dedication that he's made to this program, to himself, to his growth, to his development, and to being willing and able and eager to provide advice and counsel and support and encouragement to his other fellow veterans. Yeah, Mark is a hero.